The wait is finally over and you are now able to merge your Veve accounts. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step exactly how the process went for me. I know this is a fairly simple process. The point of this video is just to kind of show it to you in video format, show you some of the hurdles that I went through and how I got to the goal. Now, first and foremost, you might be thinking, what accounts are you merging? I thought you shouldn't have several accounts. People had families, some people did just have multiple accounts. There's all kinds of different things. What I did personally for me is my mom had her own account that she went for drops with to participate with me and my wife, and ultimately she stopped using the app almost a year ago. So I went ahead and combined her account with my current account. She never did go through KYC. I didn't want to put her through that whole process, and she didn't have very much in the account. I went ahead and combined it with my account. So without further ado, let's look into how to merge your Veve accounts. First and foremost, they do have all of this covered in their Medium article. You can go to that to be able to read along with what you're going to see in this video. But in there, you'll see this link that I will leave in the description of this video. If you click that link, it will bring you to the merge accounts. This is pretty simple. Basically, you pick a master account. This is your account that's already KYC'd, so you already went through the whole process of verifying your identity. After that, you can merge up to 4 other accounts with this main account, and all you gotta do is just click submit. Basically, you'll go under review, and this process takes about 48 hours, and that's one of the reasons I'm making this video is I don't think they were super clear of how long it was going to take in this, but just know it's not going to be immediate. You're just going to be waiting around for that email to arrive. Once that email does arrive, I actually don't even remember getting the email off of my mom's account, but I ended up signing into her account and I just saw that the merge account button was available. So what I recommend doing is just kind of waiting it out, and after 48 hours, go to the account. I'll show you exactly where that button was for me after we read these 2 very important instructions. First, you really want to move any existing OMI and non-KYC'd accounts prior to submitting this form. So this means if you have any OMI in the account that you're going to merge, not the account you're merging into, you want to go ahead and swap that over somewhere else, or else I guess you could lose that OMI. I'm not really sure exactly what happens to it. I just wouldn't personally take the risk. My mom didn't have any OMI, so I didn't personally have to worry about that. Second, if you do want a transaction history, you need to download that from merge accounts, and you'll have to do this before completing this form. So before you do anything, if you need that transaction history, go ahead and download that so that you have it. You could do that separately too, of course. It depends on how much trading went on during that account, because you could obviously manually do that. So with all that being said, let's take a look at where this button should pop up at and kind of look at the rest of the process. So you want to do this over the web app only. You're going to log in to the account that is not KYC'd, so the account that you plan on merging into your KYC'd account. And you're going to go to the top right where you have these 3 lines. And around here, I think it's underneath my wallet around this section, you're going to have a button that just says merge accounts. You click merge account and that will prompt you to do the rest of the steps, which is quite a headache, and I will just verbally talk about for a second. Basically, it's going to send you a 2-factor authorization email to your non-KYC account and then to your KYC account. I had a lot of issues with this because the codes weren't working, my passwords weren't working, I had to reset a bunch of stuff. I eventually got it down, and at the very end of that, it's going to ask you to verify your identity again, which is basically a face recognition. And I tried to use a computer camera because I was doing this on my computer and it didn't work. And after that bug, it took me another 15 minutes to get that sorted out. So I recommend just scanning it through your phone and then doing everything on your phone. You're able to do the face scan on your phone and go from there instead of doing it via desktop. After completing all these steps, you should get an email saying that your collectible should arrive in the next few days. And then sure enough, you look at your phone and it says Veve sent you all of these collectibles, comics, and gems. There you go. Your accounts are officially merged. Thanks for watching. I recommend you checking out the video I posted before this talking about the Lamborghini Veve drop. Yes, Lamborghini is coming to Veve, but the important thing to note here is this is actually the second time Lamborghini chooses to do an NFT collection. So I went ahead and compared the two. I compared Veve's with their first collection. We can look at mints, we can look at price history, marketplace action, which blockchain they minted on, and all of that comparatively. So if you want to know more about the Lamborghini drop, kind of get some alpha on that, I encourage you to check that out right here.